man, you can't pull this down there, can you?
I don't know, about to find out.
Oh, Lord help us. There's some balls of steel right there.
Oh, that hurt.
Another day, another diner. Where are we going?
Whatever, wherever. I don't know. It just needs to happen sooner than later.
Hey, remember that place that Kari at Granny's Kitchen told us about? Low Gap Cafe?
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, I'm no car aficionado, but if you ask me, this one looks like it's got some AC.
Oh, yeah. 2003 Corvette ZO6. Have you ever ridden in one of these?
Not this one.
We can talk about it in the car. Let's go.
We're going to Low Gap Cafe over towards Jasper, Arkansas. By request from Kari at Granny's Kitchen. Oh, listen to that, baby purr. Get it, Craig, get it. I want to get home to my wife and kids. Even though this might look like a much more modern car on the inside, obviously it is a 2003, it's still 22 years old.
Whenever this car came out, it was like $55,000, which was a lot of money in 2003. Now the prices of these are down to be manageable. And the people that grew up, you know, whenever you were a kid and this thing was brand new on the lot, even though you didn't care about cars then, there were guys that did.
But along comes the even more impressive 2002 Z06.
It was way out of my league. Like, I think that's what you're saying. Like, now, for somebody who, this was just a pipe dream 22 years ago, yes. Now it's a reality.
Yeah, those guys are, you know, making money.
In 2003, you asked what I was doing in 2003, was graduating high school. Yeah. Could you imagine me in high school driving a brand new 2003, what is this, a Z6? Z06.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tell you how little I know about it, I don't know what does. Now, I was driving a 1995 Ford Bronco.
Which is still very cool. I mean,
pretty sweet in 2003.
Which we may have to investigate trying to.
That would be awesome. I always swore I would never get rid of that Ford Bronco. It was in 2003 when well, let's see, no, I started driving in 2000.
Keep going.
I can't. I turned 16 in 2001. So that was a 6-year-old Ford Bronco. It only had about 4,000 miles on it. It was black. You know, at the time I had to take the cassette player out to put in a CD player, a couple 10-inch kickers, some Flowmaster exhaust on it, and I thought I was, man.
See, the car guy is in there. You just keep them locked up behind a couple lawnmowers and weed eaters.
But back to your point, I would love, that thing has to be driving around Northwest Arkansas still. And I could probably still pick it out.
94 through 6 was the best years for those Broncos. That's whenever they had the OBD2 sensor in it. You know what that sensor is, right?
No. I knew what the ignition and the key was.
So, give you a little abbreviated version on what's special about this car.
Tell me why you had a yellow one that you called the banana peel.
Yes.
And you wanted to upgrade. That means nothing to me. Tell me why you got rid of it and into this one.
Well, I had a 2001 C5. It was a base Corvette, which is what they call a coupe. All right. Coupe, remember whenever I used to pop the back hatch on it and I could put a lot of stuff in it? This one you cannot do that because it has a trunk, right? This is what they call, and everybody in the Corvette world already knows this, an FRC, or fixed roof coupe, which means you can't take this thing off. It's one solid piece, all right? So, but that makes this car really stiff and rigid, makes it handle a lot better. Now, with that being said, whenever the new body style came out in '98, and that ran to 2003, for 2 model years, this was the budget Corvette, the FRC, or fixed roof coupe, which means it was no frills. It was trying to be a stripped down version. It was lighter. They put thinner glass in these cars. They wanted to save on weight. because they were saving on cost, right? And then they found out, hey, people are buying those really the ones that are supposed to be the budget beaters, people are buying those things. So the engineers said, why don't we make that one the most souped up, because we don't have to do anything really other than just suspension and engine. And so then they put the LS6. The other cars had LS1 engines, rated at around 345 horsepower. From 2002 to 2004, these cars came out with 405 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque.
Why not just 400? Why's it got to be 5? Does that make it sound just a pinch better?
Because a guy built it. What's more is more. For the amount of money that I paid for this car, you cannot beat it. This car has 40,000 miles on it.
And it's 22 years old?
It's 22 years old.
Wow.
I could have gotten about 2/3 of the way to buying a used Toyota Camry, like a 5-year-old used Toyota Camry. I can just be honest with you. I paid a little over $20,000 for this car.
But you had sold the banana peel.
I had sold the banana peel. The banana peel let's get back to the banana peel. It was a great car. I wasn't even wanting to buy it on that day. A lady calls me, a lady who I don't even know, and she says, I'm getting a divorce. I have this Corvette. My kid has been driving it. He just got a ticket doing 136 and I want to say a 65.
You ain't driving that thing anymore.
So she said, I need to get rid of this thing and buy him a sensible automobile. And
what do you get, a Honda Civic?
I can't remember. It was something like that, or like a Volvo. I had it for, I want to say 2.5, 3 years. Put 10,000 miles on it. Drove it on really long distance trips. These are good, what we would call a GT cruiser, like a Grand Touring cruiser. I mean, right now we're talking, we have AC blowing on us. You know, it's
I don't have the sweat stain of
the state of Alaska.
Yeah, like in the last one. People watching the last couple videos are gonna be like, golly, that dude sweats.
When she goes in for the hug, I do have
Oh, I know. I'll be like, sorry, Kari.
But so anyways, these cars, I think that they're just a really good bang for the buck right now. I mean,
what is the Z for? So Nissan had the Z. Why did they always put Z and then a series of numbers?
That goes back to a car that in 1963 they put, it's a production code number, right? So you have, if we looked at the RPO codes of this thing, you would see all these numbers and letters, right? When they were building these cars in 1963, they said we need a performance version of the C2 Camaro. So Zora Arkus Duntov said, well, let's make, he configured one and gave it the Z with a 0 and a 6. And that just has always stuck. So this was the return in 2001, the return of the Z06 happened. So it was dead from that C2 generation all the way to the C5 generation, which was a lot of years. Do you know who's really, really getting into these cars now? The C5 generation.
Our generation. 40s, 30s, 40s, 20s.
I walked in.
It's kind of like what we talked about last time, that the 90s and the early 2000s are super in right now.
Yes. If you look on YouTube, there's a lot of younger YouTubers who are taking these cars. They're cheap, they're affordable right now, and they are taking them and
well, and it still has close
them up
to the luxuries that they're used to. You're not going to get a 20-something-year-old kid right now go get a 1960-something Corvette that has no air conditioner, no CD player, none of the, I mean, hell, they probably don't have CDs, but it doesn't have the technology to hook a phone up to it.
Yeah.
So they're not going to go that far back. Craig's sitting here asking me to get more video shots of stuff. He's about to get a really good shot of some vomit in this floorboard because I don't take too kindly to these windy roads of the Corvette at 85 miles an hour. Look at that.
Are you going to be able to eat whenever we get there, or we just turn it around and going back?
Is that it?
There we go. Boom.
Ooh, the open sign is on. Well, we made it. I didn't throw up. Is it cafe or, as the old timers say, cafe?
It's, let's get in there.
Let's get the hell out of here and go eat. You're just going to have to go first. What? Hey, ladies first.
Come on now. We're going to fit right in.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, that looks good. Man,
Well,
that's too fancy for us. We ain't that bougie.
Yeah, I don't want to date them. I just want to eat with them.
If you're going for something lighter, I'd say the brisket tacos or the fish tacos. Our cheeseburger's really good. And it's all due to my buffalo seasoning.
You've had me on brisket tacos.
Brisket tacos. Got you on
I
cheeseburger.
want the cheeseburger the way it comes, chef's way.
Yes, my aunt and uncle's restaurant.
Oh,
I'm the head
uncle's?
chef here.
You're the head chef?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
We were out in Low Gap, Arkansas, down about going toward Ponca. And then we were there for 11, 12 years out there. The guy actually wanted his building back, so we had to move into towns. That's pretty much the reason why we're here. My aunt and uncle one day were riding around, and there used to be a little convenience store there. Well, they had this, I had the old picture inside. There used to be an old tree carved out as a bench. Well, they were sitting on the bench, and it was closed down, you know, and about 10 or 15 cars stopped and said, it asked if they was going to have a business here, you know, and so they started a business there. It's the nicest place in town is what we always said.
These are honey butter biscuits. Man, I can smell. Homemade? That's awesome. I'm gonna get up in here on one of these. Oh, baby, what do you think of that? My wife ain't gonna let me kiss her with this mouth. It's all garlicky. Boy, here we go.
Brisket tacos.
Oh,
Spicy Cajun. And your lovely cheeseburger.
very nice. I'm about to tear a new one.
You gonna eat it or stare at it?
Well, I'm gonna try to play it like a flute. Here we go. I've been craving a brisket taco. That is on time. I mean, mega on time.
You're going all three. I just made a mistake. You're supposed to put your spreads on first, and then the ketchup. You're gonna watch me doctor this up. That's a big boy sandwich. Oh my God.
Crawfish, shrimp, noodles, sausage, and some mushrooms. It's real good. It's not too spicy either.
Man, it's freaking awesome.
Awesome. Fantastic.
I mean,
What I want.
y'all have been awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here we go. Wherever you're at in this area, if you do not make a trip to the Low Gap Cafe,
You're missing out.
found him. There's Bigfoot. Yep, there's the old Low Gap Cafe. Pull on in there, Craig. Sign's still up. They don't look open though. Man, what a neat little old building. This is the home of the old Low Gap Cafe before moving to their current location. Well, I could have had a cold brewski or two out on that.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that was a tough move for them from that old building where they started to the one they're currently in.
Yeah.
that old one, it has a lot of charm.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't pull this down there, can you?
I don't know, about to find out.
Oh Lord help us. There's some balls of steel right there.
That hurt. Seriously, all right, so whenever you die, what do you want to come back to?
So we're talking about Ozzy Osbourne dying. He just died yesterday. And we're contemplating on, after the life and the trip he had on this earth, what is he coming back as? Where's he at? And I said, if I could come back as anything, I think it would have to be somebody's dog. Like my dog. My dog has the frickin' life.
I wouldn't come back as a school teacher. Isn't a car just transportation? No, it's not. Never will be. That is right. That's what living's about. God, I love that.
I know when we pass that house back there that we are getting close. Well,
Tell us about what did you think? Success?
oh yeah, I'd say we're batting 1,000. There are so many hidden gems close to home. We're gonna have to hit some closer to home. If you're from Northwest Arkansas, the Ozark Mountains, and you know a place that we have to hit, don't keep it a secret. I mean, we know a lot of these places, but we don't know them all. Okay, folks. That was fun. Thanks for joining us along on the trip, for the meal, for the fellowship.
Yeah. That's it.
And I'm dry.
Yep.
And we'll see you
On the next one.
next time.
See ya.